Hi, I'm Todd Polikoff, the CEO of the Jewish Community Board of Akron. I hope you're well. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope you're getting outside and enjoying some of the warmer weather that is finally here. I'm recording this message because I want to wish our community a very happy Shavuot. Shavuot starts this evening and it marks the Israelites receiving the Torah at Mount Sinai. And like other festivals and holidays, there are the requisite traditions and customs that we have. One of the more adhered to and celebrated is the eating of dairy. There are a lot of reasons for it, a lot of interpretations, but we have a dairy meal at Shavuot. Now, I am never one who would disparage a good cheesecake or homemade blintzes, but for me, the aspect of Shavuot that has the greatest gravitational pull is the reading of the book of Ruth and her incredible story of faith and of courage and redemption. The very, very abbreviated version of this story is that Elimelech and Naomi, with their two sons, they are Israelite refugees who have fled Bethlehem because of famine to Moab. While they are there, they encounter Ruth and Orpah, who are Moabite women who come from a wealthy family. Ruth and Orpah marry the sons of Elimelech and Naomi. Elimelech and his two sons eventually die, and Naomi, now widowed, decides she's going to go back to Bethlehem, despite the fact that she knows she will have very little status and will be mostly penniless. Knowing this, she tells her widowed daughters-in-law that they should go back to their mother. They should go back to their relatively affluent lifestyle, and they should hopefully remarry. Orpah reluctantly says okay and goes back. Ruth decides that she is going to stay with Naomi. And not only does she decide that, she utters words that are now quite revered and still quite frequently referenced in text. What she says is, "Do not urge me to leave you, to turn back and not follow. For wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. Thus and more may the Lord do to me, if anything, but death parts me from you." So this is a very profound way of saying, I'm going to walk with you. But really, when we look at it, Ruth's commitment to Naomi and her acceptance of Judaism, which is what she's doing, it corresponds very nicely with the giving of the Torah in the desert to all of humanity. When she says, "Your God is my God," it symbolizes the fidelity to the Torah that is expected of all Jews, and it reflects the acceptance of the Ten Commandments. When she says, "Your people are my people," that reflects the acceptance of Jewish peoplehood, of its history, of its culture, and of our shared memory. At Shavuot, we are reunited with that history through our shared memory of a very special moment at Sinai some 3,400 years ago. And with this dramatic commitment by Ruth to her mother-in-law, I believe in some ways she is very similar to Abraham. We read in Lech Lecha that Abraham decided to leave his birthplace to go to an unknown land based mostly on God saying, "I will show you." Ruth, similarly, with no fanfare or knowledge about her future fate, courageously turns her back on what is assured wealth and prosperity, and has placed her faith and her fate in Naomi, in Naomi's God, and in the Jewish people. Shavuot and the story of Ruth are about repair and redemption. The nation of Israel, standing at Sinai in need of repair, is redeemed by the giving of the Torah. Ruth's story begins with tremendous hardship, and then through courage and faith, ends with Ruth's redemption among the Jewish people. Also, like other stories of national repair and redemption, like at Sinai, it is the stories of individual healing, like Ruth, that help us grasp the full significance of this redemption. Today, for us, our community, like most of society, is certainly in need of repair. The story of redemption post-COVID-19 for our community can only be written through a collection of stories of individuals, despite the uncertainty of the future, who are showing faith and courage in service of helping others and themselves heal. So, at this Shavuot, when you read the book of Ruth, or if you haven't before, try it this year, let's embody the example of Ruth, who, despite the uncertainty, unselfishly trusted in her faith, in Naomi, in God, and in the Jewish people to help others heal and gain redemption. Thank you very much. Have a happy Shavuot, and please continue to take care of yourselves and others.